these evaluations is purely left in the hands of a committee, which they normally call the Technical Evaluation Committee. They will have to sit and examine these bids as they are submitted. And very much so, you will see that the process has 3 stages. So first of all, they will have to examine the preliminary, they will look at the technical, and then finally to the prices. So it does not necessarily mean that because you have submitted the highest price, you are a loser. No. What we are looking here is to see how best you can able to respond to what we have asked you to do. So on that note, I want to also say, unlike other bid openings wherein you will see that we distribute checklists to all of the participants here, but over and again we have been having issues with bidders saying, oh, this was my bid price and it was entered wrongly. So what we want to do here this afternoon is to present the bids here on the checklist. I will soon show you where the checklist is, and we enter every bidder, their bid price and all the requirements needed. And after that one is done, we'll print it out, and then members of the high table here will sign off on it, including our representatives from the ACC and NPPA, and they will distribute it. I think with that, it will be much more transparent and fair. Is that not so? So, and again, in a special way, I want to recognize the presence of our regulators, the NPPA and the Anti-Corruption Commission. As the chairman rightly said, this process is going to be fair, transparent, and we ensure that we'll do the evaluation strictly as how it should be. In the past, you have been calling me, I have been giving you clarifications. We had a pre-bid conference where you actually asked about clarifications and we did it. So this time around, you don't need to call me. I will call you. I will have to call you, which means during this process, if you attempt to call me, I will take it as maybe you are trying to influence the decision of the outcome. That was why you had the opportunity in the past to call to seek clarifications. So this time around, it's my own turn to get back to you. As you can see, we actually issued 75 bids out. I don't know how many of them that you have received, which takes a little bit of work to do. And so please exercise some patience whilst we do the evaluations. We'll ensure that we'll get back to you as soon as possible. So on that, I want to take you through on the checklist, and then we can all see together how it goes. Yeah, so can you see? Can you see the checklist? You cannot see, okay. Let me just explain. Okay, let me just put on the share. Because what we want to do,